went for that one and played it beautifully away. Backward a point, and that's the first boundary of the game.
Yes, we'll see here, De Groot. Just a little guilty there of going a little bit wide, but as you said, look at the carry, look at the bounce. Batsman can play shots like that. The wicket's playing well.
Well, that's a funny one. It's going to run away for 4, but it's an inside edge that came back a long way, and Amir Sahel was shaping to cut. He got cramped for room. And, oh, dear oh me, Saeed Anwar joins in the action and has a big slog himself, gets a thin edge, and it whistles just wide of Blaine, who I think got something on it. Let's have another look.
Full flourish here, and Tony Blaine sees it late. Yes, the gloves there. He's got the gloves on it all right, and the look from Bryan Young. He was tempted to go for it, but it was Blaine's catch. Looked the regulation one, really, and it's almost as if he saw it late. And just got the gloves on it, and it ricocheted down for 4. So, expensive miss.
Off the back foot. What a lovely shot. He just strokes that, does Sahel, and finds the gap out there, and it goes away for 4.
This is a very good shot. It's timing there, look at that. Limited foot movement, just waiting for the ball, and finding the gap. And that raced away.
Oh, he goes for a big shot here. Miscues a little bit, but he'll get runs anyway. And they're coming back for 3. This is good running, but it is a long boundary out there.
And Sahel gets hold of that first ball. Larsen nearly 6 from the first ball that he's bowled. Well, Amir Sahel said, thank you very much, and thumps his 5th boundary.
Yes, of the two, Sahel is the one who is timing the ball on this wicket. He has played some good shots on the offside, and that one short and on the leg stump, and Sahel.
Oh, Sahel having a real flick at it, and Blaine's got that. So Larsen has to wicket with his second ball. Sahel committed suicide, and Tony Blaine, who's not had a great morning, will be much relieved by that.
Yes, a couple of overs ago, Sahel did the same thing, but at that time he didn't get a touch. But on this occasion, he got the outside edge straight into the hands of Tony Blaine, who didn't really have to make much effort on that. Very well bowled delivery. He saw Sahel coming down the wicket, and he bowled it short. And Amir Sahel not being able to hold that delivery and edging it into the keeper's hand.
So Sahel leaves, and Pakistan are 38, and they've lost their first wicket. It's a good shot. Inzamam's on the way, and a couple to him. Confirmed. Full toss, smashed through extra cover. Lovely shot from Saeed Anwar. You can't do much about it, Ken. 50 for Pakistan. They're 50 for 1, and they brought it up in the 15th over.
That was not a very good delivery there by Chris Cairns. He made it into a full toss, in fact, Saeed, the left-hander, and dispatched it through the extra cover region for 4, with full meat of the bat.
Tries to go over the top. He's going to get away with it. Spooning it away down towards the boundary. Jones will have to give it away. That's 4 runs. Well, he made the big charge. He didn't really get a hold of it, but he's got 4.
As we're seeing here, just coming down, opening the face there.
He got nick on that, and he's on his way. Larsen has a second wicket, lay the second catch, and Pakistan are 59 for 2.
But once again, this man Larsen has come to the fore. Just a little bit of a way swing, moving the ball across the left-hander. Regulation catch in the end. But, what a wonderful line and length Larsen has the ability to bowl. That was well bowled by Larsen. I'm going to see it here again. Coming down, not quite there. A little bit of a way swing. Just helped the ball on its way to the keeper.
So Saeed Anwar departs for 25. Pakistan 59 for 2 at the end of 18 overs, with drinks on the field here at Eden Park.
Oh, is it that high in the air?
Bryan Young takes the catch, puts it in the pocket, and Inzamam is on his way.
It's the kiss
kiss of death, isn't it, when you say that he's patient? And all of a sudden he comes down the wicket to Gavin Larsen to try and hit him back over his head. Got under it, straight up in the air. Pretty straightforward catch at the end of the day. But really is trying to get that away on the onside, hit it over wide mid-on, mid-wicket. And really has gone ready to cover. So that's a big wicket.
Oh, he's just snicked one away wide of Blaine, and that's down to the fence. And that's 4 runs. Well, poor old Tony Blaine, he's taken a couple of catches, but he just couldn't quite grasp this one.
You can't put that down to bad bowling, can you? That was very well bowled by Larsen. Tending to bowl across the left-hander, his ability to move the ball away as he did then.
He's getting one fine. It's very fine too, and it's going to go down to that short boundary at Eden Park. And the South Stand's not that far away. It's the end of the over. It's 80 for 3 after 27 overs. Oh, he's bowled it. Thompson started again the way he did last week. He had 3 wickets last week, and he's got a wicket in his first over this week. Great success for Shane Thompson.
Well, you should never get bowled sweeping. If you miss it, it should hit you on the pan. It'll be very interesting to see the replay as to how this ball got by him. Pitching round about just middle and off, and it carried straight on. He got his front foot too far across, over goes leg stump, and Salim Malik is on his way, and Pakistan now struggling at 80 for 4. It's his front foot too far across and just left that gap behind. Let's have a look on stump vision. See, just in behind him there.
And just a little edge, and that again is the edge to which Shane Thompson was spinning the ball. It's going to bring Asif Mushtaba's first runs, and they're a boundary.
What this edge does show, he'll be heartened by the performance.
It's in the air, it's going to bring him a wicket too. Asif Mushtaba's gone, and Rutherford grabs the catch. Matthew Hart has a wicket. It's the 5th for Pakistan, and he is absolutely delighted.
Yes, well, let's see if he gives it some flight. Mushtaba trying to work it on the onside firmly. Yes, perhaps he just held it back a little, or it didn't arrive certainly as quickly as Mushtaba had anticipated, and Rutherford took a relatively easy catch, just lunging to his right. So Mushtaba's gone, and now Pakistan are 85 for 5.
Really a loose shot, this, because it was nothing. And he hit the ball in the air, Rutherford was there, and the catch made simply.
And this is the reason that this player is here.
As we're seeing here, the Killock's off short of a length, but the room wasn't there. He tried to create room, and he got done by the little bit of turn.
Release remaining from Hart. He goes again, and just wide of the field, and that's all the way for 4.
We're seeing here, just a little guilty of being a little wide there, giving Nasir Ali room. Mind you, it wasn't that far away from Kenny Rutherford.
Back to his game.
So he's put paid to those comments with a very good 4 over extra cover.
Well, Glen's going to point it out before quite rightfully that he is a player who we're not a worker, and the struggle would be ball around for ones. This is obviously his best method of attack, and that's down to the wicket and give it everything. And that's a fine shot. Over to the ball and hitting it inside out.
And all this could be tight. He must be run out by a long way, surely. What's going on?
Well, he's called for the 3rd umpire's decision, but Barsad Ali knows, and I think we know too, John Morrison, that he's a mile out when this ball hits the stumps. Why he's gone for the 3rd umpire, I don't know. Wasn't really that close. That is the issue, I think.
Well, he's gone. There you are. Barsad Ali had decided. I wonder what would have happened if he'd stayed out there. Barsad Ali almost helped the decision. In the end, the red light shows him out. He's gone. 127 for 7, sorry. And so he may pick up 4 here. This is quite surprising. It's just run away, guided it round on the leg side. Didn't seem to be doing much, but it sneaked through for 4. End of the over, 133 for 7.
Akram's gone, and the 8th wicket is down. Delight for the crowd here at Eden Park, and for Gavin Larsen.
139 for 8. Yes, it was timber off stump, just slogging right across it.
It's in the air and it's brilliantly caught. Hartland grabs another catch. Pringle has his first wicket, and the 9th wicket is down for Pakistan. Waqar Younis goes, what a good catch.
And so now Pakistan, 9th wicket goes out of Waqar Younis at 146.
He's hit that very straight. That's a good hit. And 4 runs. So Waqar Younis goes to his best score in one-day cricket.
This wasn't good bowling by Rowan, being up there to a tail ender. If he is going to hit, he's going to swing through it, and because we didn't have a deep mid off, we're seeing here that De Bruin just over tossing. Men up inside the circle. It was a matter of getting bat on board. It was probably going to be 4.
And he swings it away. It's 4 more. A full toss, and that's 2 consecutive boundaries for Rahman and Pakistan at the end of the 49th over. A 156 for 9. 59 for 9. Then the last ball of the innings. And he hammers it away, and a good piece of fielding. They'll look for a second run, and there's a chance of a run out, but they do complete the 2 runs, and Pakistan end their 50 overs at 161, an improvement of 15 on their performance last week. So New Zealand will need to score 162 to win their first game in the series.
Oh, it's a bad shot. That must be close. I was merely going to say out, because certainly the line and the height gave every indication of that causing Steve Dunn a close look, but he said no. Oh, he's bowled him. He's bowled him. He went too far across, and Blair Hartland's exposed the leg stump. And Waqar Younis has the first wicket, and that's bad luck for New Zealand. They're 8 and they've lost Hartland.
Well, he must have just walked across too far here. Let's watch it pitching just outside off stump and just exposing the stumps behind him. A little too far across there, Blair Hartland. So he's on his way, and New Zealand lose their first wicket at 8.
Has gone straight through Bryan Young, so in 1 over, Waqar Younis, the great Pakistani fast bowler, has captured both openers, and that is continued disaster for New Zealand, with Young leaving and Ian Smith. That was an outstanding ball.
Well, I've talked about the Waqar Younis Yorker before, and you won't see a better one than this. That's done Bryan Young for length and pace, and look where he's ended up. A little bit embarrassing, but fantastic delivery from Younis. Right on target. Young is gone. New Zealand now 9 for 2.
Ian Smith and John Morrison.
To see that Yorker again. How do you define Yorker? John Morrison, that's how you define it. Full and straight and quick and absolutely on the target.
Yeah, what a superb delivery. It really is a beauty, isn't it? 1-3-3. Good looking drive. This is in front of the wicket, and it should go away for 4.
Beautifully played by Jones. Top shot, that one. 4 runs. Rutherford pulls over the top, he goes, and that's 4 runs. Good shot by Ken Rutherford.
Yes, we're seeing here Ken Rutherford got into position very, very quickly, and Rahman trying to dig it in to get a little bit of bounce on the slow wicket. It just set up nicely for Rutherford to help on its way, and that ball went in front of square.
Given up, I think.
Well, I think it was there. He did so well to get that far. See the shot here, hooking behind square this time, the danger area. But what a tremendous effort by Younis.
Oh, is that a catch? Yes, it is. Good catch. Andrew Jones gone. Looking to work the ball on the leg side, doesn't keep it down, and he's gone.
Well, this is an excellent catch and some good bowling too. He's kept Andrew Jones pinned down. He's tried to get him through the onside. He just makes the mistake of lifting it a little, and that's an excellent catch by Vasvali. Throws the ball off, and Jones is gone. New Zealand 65 for 3.
Pulls it away. That's a good shot.
As we're seeing here, Rahman guilty once again of bowling short of a length, looking for that little bit of bounce on a slow wicket. Just sits there, and if you see that there, it just set up nicely for the batsman to get away to the boundary. Breathe your arms and play square of the wicket in one-day cricket.
Ken Rutherford goes up to 45. He's the highest scorer in the game. Basit Ali got 34 for Pakistan.
Yeah.
Nicely dabbed by Rutherford. So this has been quite a productive over from New Zealand's point of view. They've picked up 7 runs off the over. It's 83 for 3. Salih Malik then bowling to Ken Rutherford. Oh, he's trying to go over the top, Rutherford. Now there's a man waiting here. Waqar Younis. And yes, he's got him. A big wicket for Pakistan. Rutherford gone for 47. Oh.
As Kenny realised that he had to up the tempo, the ball was up there, came down the wicket, didn't quite get to the pitch of the ball and didn't get enough bat on it. It turned out to be rather, well, he made Hart.
Well, he's gone this time. He's got that big. That's up on the ground in the stand for 6 runs. That brings up the New Zealand 100, and it really is the first one that Chris Cairns has really got on to today.
Well, he's taken a chance here, but he feels that he's reached that point, I think, and although they've still got these two batting for the most in the order, we saw a week ago, we saw a week ago the problem that the New Zealand tail had in trying to keep our hind leg.
Well, he's hit that pretty fine. Might beat the fielder down at fine, that third man. And even though Inzamam got skidding pretty quickly, he wasn't able to get it. And that was a very good shot indeed from Shane Thompson.
Yes, Thompson does hit it crisply and cleanly, and there's too much width there from Sohail, and clipped very firmly indeed. And that offside sweeper, Inzamam not able to get across.
They've got 10 overs left. Leg side again, and Buzzy Macron rolling around the wicket is going to have a huge angle when he starts. It's likely that the ball swings in. It does, and keeps on going down the leg side.
Yes, the angle's there. He's getting frustrated because Thompson is in front of his stumps. Yes. But what he is showing is just how important it is that he take a wicket here.
Younis and Akram opened the bowling, of course, for Pakistan, and Younis had 2 wickets, the 2 that you see there. And that's very healthy. And that's going to be runs, 4 runs for Shane Thompson. With the ball coming suddenly off the edge, Waqar Younis cannot believe it, and the crowd are delighted.
Did he nick it? I think he did. Yes, he did. No need to appeal for that because Shane Thompson is walking off. It was a good ball. Tried to climb into it, got the edge and through to the keeper.
Well, this is one he did get right. Waqar Younis very quick, and Thompson not really a lot of foot movement, going for the big drive through the offside and just the edge, and Latif takes that one. Thompson is gone, so hope yet for Pakistan. New Zealand still something to do. 142 for 5.
Pretty respectable.
I'm sure for the batsman out there at the moment, it seems a long way off.
Oh, it's in the air, is it? Oh, it's dropped! Goodness me! Akram Raza has put it down. A funny sort of a shot from Tony Blaine. Made a complete mess of it.
Well, Tony Blaine had given this away. He thought he was good for all money here. The ball lobs into the offside. He looks as if he's got it, and as soon as he hits the ground, Blaine's tried to hit this through the onside, and he's sort of squared round on it a wee bit and spooned it into the offside. And boy, that should have been taken. Catches like that win your matches.
You certainly do. It was a loud appeal. Now is that out? And yes, it is. Steve Dunn says that's out. There seemed to be some debate as to whether the ball carried through to the keeper. There was a nod from the square leg umpire, so Tony Blaine is on his way.
Well, Tony Blaine was unsure whether this had carried through. Definitely the edge. You can see the outside edge there, and it's carried through very low. It's very hard for even us to tell whether it got through to him, but judging by his reaction, he was sure it had. Tony Blaine's gone for naught. New Zealand now 144 for 6.
Doesn't matter how, it's how many.
Certainly eases the tension. No slip. No, it was a controlled shot. He opened the face there and ran it down. Had control of that shot. But it's the 4 runs that count as far as New Zealand are concerned. And one can forgive him for not keeping his eye on the ball there.
two. Now let's see whether it's out or not. Oh, I think it might be. He is. Cairns is run out, so no runs. They completed two. And Chris Cairns is on his way. He can't believe it. But the fact is, he was short. It's closing up. LBW, Peely's out. Larsen is out. And New Zealand lose another wicket. 8 wickets down, still 10 runs to get.
Well, here's the famous Yorker. Oh no, it was actually just a little shorter than that, pitched about the crease line, just in front of the crease line. A lot of movement in, started in line. There was no doubt in umpire Cowie's mind.
So here we go again. Hart drives. Could be 4 runs. It will be.
It was a beautiful shot there from Hart. The ball was over-tossed, just outside off stump, bowled wide of the crease. Wasn't quite to the pitch of it, but the end result was very effective. Big gaps out there in that field with those sweepers. Well, I think they've still got to keep going for it in this over. Still 3 balls to go. 4 runs needed. I think I'd be taking my chances of getting them up this over more so than waiting for Younis to blast away at me.
Looking for a single. No, not there. It would have been tight. Pringle was going to the danger end, and they stayed at home. 2 balls left in this over. New Zealand needing 4.
Yes, I would say that they'll Margit there's certainly got a smile on his face. Probably appreciating it's going to be a close finish. In 2 balls, I think we can tell you who's going to win this game, Grant.
Hart works it for a single. Sensible batting by Matthew Hart. 3 left.
Well, that's good play by Hart, because Pringle, we know, can hit the ball. We've mentioned this before. 1 ball to go. I think that Pringle's really got to latch onto one of these and see if he can get it away to the boundary.
Sully Mullen, last ball of the over. Pringle goes for the big hit. And New Zealand will need 3 runs off the last over. It's 159 for 8. And we come up to the 50th and final over. Well, they've kept Matthew Hart waiting. And here we go then, the start of the 50th over. Clean throw, Bowsy. And away goes Matthew Hart. And it'll be up to Richard de Gruen and Chris Pringle.
Well, that's just, here we go in here. This is the, this ball was just beat him with pace there. A little bit of a way swing, but beat him with pace.
Straight through the defences of Matthew Hart. Let's have a look at the reaction of Jeff Howe. Can't believe it.
Well, as he said, he was just beaten by the pace of the ball. So the ability that this man has to bowl that flipper ball.
De Green gets that on board. They go for it. Overthrows.
Well, it's all happening out there, Grant, isn't it?
The scores are tied. And there's still 4 balls to go.
Well, I said it's all happening out there. Certainly, the game was a little dull to start with today, but the crowd have certainly got their money's worth in the last hour and a half or so. Everything's happening out there.
It's just like a circus. Salim Malik can't believe that New Zealand have crept up to a tying position with an overthrow. Here we go. Waqar Younis. LBW appeal. Chance of a run out. Nothing. No LBW, no run out. We're still in a tying situation.
I've always felt it if you can get forward far enough and get a bit of batter around, you might stick on away for one. And no doubt he'll be aware of that too. Look at those Pakistani fielders now. Everyone up in the ring. Don't see that often in a one-day game.
Yes, he's out. He's got the LBW. The game is tied.
Well, what can we say, Grant?
Unbelievable finish here at Eden Park. The New Zealanders walk off, heads down. The Pakistanis know they've got out of jail. The match is tied.